Watch this!
Okay, we're on to our last exercise for arms. Now, during the pull routine, you've worked the forearms and the wrist flexors quite a bit. Actually, you're doing hand flexion, wrist flexion, and forearm flexion with all the pulling motions you've done. You've done pull downs, you've done compound horizontal rows, you've done bicep curls, regardless of whether or not it's with a dumbbell, a barbell, or machine. But basically, those muscles are overworked. And what we want to do is focus on the back of the forearm a little bit. So instead of working the front of the forearm, we're trying to work the back of the forearm. Now, the way to do that, it's quite simple. It's the same exercise basically as doing the barbell curl, the dumbbell curl, where you're standing up in this position and flexing the arm. However, to take the bicep out of the equation, instead of using a supinated grip, we're going to pronate the grip overhand like this, and knuckles are going to face the ground, knees slightly bent, keep your knees soft to protect the lower back, elbows tight against your sides, and you're just going to bring your knuckles up. Bring the bar right underneath your chin, slowly back down. It's nice to hunch forward a little bit, bend at the hips, not just the neck, but bend forward at the hips so you can see your feet to give you a little extra tension at the top of the range of motion here. If I was standing completely vertical, I'd have no resistance at the top. So you want to lean into it a little bit, but make sure your knees are bent. Slowly back down. Breathe out coming up, 2 or 3 seconds. Slowly back down, 4 or 5 seconds. No resting at the bottom of the position. Slowly down. Now, if this grip does bother your forearms or your wrists or your thumbs by holding on to it, you could find maybe an easy curl bar, one that's zigzagged, something where you have a little bit more of a neutral grip, or have at least a couple different options on how to hold on to it. But you definitely want to do some type of exercise that works these muscles. You have the brachioradialis and the brachialis in particular that really even out the forearm. So that's the last exercise for arms. It's a quick one, but it's important to do. And congratulations, we're on to the next.
Oh.